where do you even start? So how do you know what to bring on a trail run? Is there any specific kit that you desperately need? Don't really want trail running to cost me loads of money. Hi, I'm Kate. Welcome to or back to the channel. I love running, especially trail running. I work full time, so I try and get out on the trails at least once a week and get my nature fix. Come with me. So today's video is what have I got in my backpack? I've come out on a trail run. It's a Thursday afternoon in the summer. So what have I got with me? And also, what have I forgotten? Oh, this is absolutely stunning. I'm definitely getting my nature fix today. It's very relaxing. All this green. It's quiet. Every now and then I can hear like an animal in the bushes. And you're like, oh, who is it? And it's no one, it's just nature. It's quite hot though. So I'm gonna try and get back in the shade. So that's when you get quite a big path like this. You can open it out a bit more, but I need to put the selfie stick down for that. So back in the mode. So the plan today is to find a shady spot and I'll go through what is in my rucksack. So this is the one that I take running most of the time, so it's a little bit bigger and it's not heavy, but it's got stuff that I just keep in there long term. So we'll go through that. This is very honest because when I was looking at it earlier I realised there's a few things missing which I'll touch on in a minute, but it's all the basics that I take and a few extras because I thought I was going to go to the coast today. I've got my swim kit, but to be honest I always take my swim kit just in case change of plans and you do end up by water. I want to be able to get in. I have jumped in my running clothes before, but then you got to run in the wet and chafe edge. It's better just to bring the running kit. So let's find a shady spot and we'll go through what's in my bag. Right, so let's have a look through the Giant bag. So first of all, this setup with this bag is I've got my water box here, which is great. And it's just so easy to have a drink all the way through. And they're not tin, but they're pretty big, decent bottles. You get two of those per bag. And this isn't an ad, by the way. It's something that I use and I really like. So there's the water. Let's take it off and have a look. First of all, what it looks like. This is the green that you can get one with sort of blue detailing as well. So that's what it looks like. Then we've got down the side, got my sunglasses case and some spare electrolytes. I really like these ones. I always think I do sweat a lot, so I just like to have them on me really. The front, I think I generally use if I've got something wet. Like if it's been raining and I've got wet stuff, I tend to chuck it there, so there's nothing in there at the minute. And again, sometimes I use this side run for suntan lotion, which is what's missing. I finished the bottle that I'm using at the moment and I'm about to buy Tropics, which I haven't tried before. I use their stuff on my face, but I think I'll do another video about skincare and looking after it for the outdoors. But I'm about to buy the Tropics suntan lotion. I didn't realise a lot of suntan lotion isn't okay for going in the sea and lakes, which Tropics is, and I really like their stuff. So I'll pop a couple of pictures up of the ones I'm going to get, and then once I've used them, I'll give them a review. And then front wise, you've got your 2 drinks bits, and then I have my keys on like the special fob thing in there, just so I don't have to worry about that and falling out my pocket as I'm getting things out of my pocket. And sometimes I keep some food in there as well. So let's go inside. So the back bit for a laptop, because this is supposed to be a commuting bag, but I don't take my laptop home, certainly not out here. So in my laptop bit, I've got tissues, and then I've got my couple of bags, sandwich bags that are feedable, and then I've got my emergency lady bag in case nature calls. So there's tampons, tissues, and these little bags that you can put stuff in. So you never know when that happens. So that's all that's in there. Then I've got my swimsuit. I do some little dry bags really. At the moment it's a carrier bag. And then I have a buff. Always have one of these in my bag. Just really handy. Sometimes I use it as like a sweat thing, and I have it dangling on the front. Sometimes I use it when I'm cold, and it's just really useful to have. And then I've got my long sleeve top, just in case I get cold, because you never know what's going to happen. This is a Ben Parks one. I like his stuff. I like the design, and it's sort of wicking, and yeah, always good to just have a long sleeve top just in case. And then I've got another little inside bit here. Now this one I realised that I haven't got a proper first aid kit, so the one I'm going to get, I'm just going to put the picture up on the screen now. But I do bring with me a poncho, because you never know when there's going to be a downpour, and it's so light and easy, just chuck that in. A pen, a foil blanket, because again it's really light, compact, and you never know. Deodorant, just in case. Hair ties, because if you haven't got one of these, I can't run. Some plasters, but again, I need a proper first aid kit really. Some paracetamol, and then this is called Safety Skin, which again, it's really light, so I just keep it in this bag. But you can draw on your body, and you get like the silver reflective stuff. So you just sort of go like this on your skin, and then if you were to be running in the dark, say you come out and then it's got a bit darker, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but this bit will catch car headlights. So it just means that as you're running along, I put it all over my legs, arms, face. And if you get caught out and it gets dusk and you're not on the trails and there's cars around, it's great, because as soon as the car light goes on it, it really reflects off and makes you really visible. So that's everything that's in there. Then we've got the middle pocket, which is my fast drying towel. Got this off Amazon. Again, it's really light, packs up nice and small. It's nice and big, so I can get changed in it. It doesn't take up much room, so always have that, because you never know if your plans change. If there's water, I want to be getting it. And spare plastic bag. That's everything. Oh, and another pen. No, just the top of a pen. Oh, and some spare pants. I'm not going to get them out. And you never know when you need spare pants. Then in here I've got a light. This goes white and red. So again, you can just attach it to the back and it flashes red. So if there's someone behind you, if you end up on a road or something and it's getting a bit dark, it just means that you can have the red flash on and cars know you're there. And then tiny little power pack for my phone. The handle doubles up as the cable to go in and out your phone, which is quite handy. Put that in a minute. I've got a little spare battery for my selfie stick. And randomly some sugar. I don't know why that's in there. In case I need a cup of coffee when I'm out and about. Oh, no, I don't even take sugar, so I've no idea why there's sugar in there. And there you go, that's everything. So what am I missing? Suntan lotion, first aid kit, and I feel like there was something else. When I remember, I'll pop it on the screen. Oh, I know what it was. It's food, which I think I can't remember. Obviously don't have it, but I usually have these little cubes with me. I'll pop a picture up. Called I can't remember, but they're little cubes and it's carbohydrates basically, but it's not really sweet. They're quite nice tasting, if anything. I struggle with gels. I'm alright with one, but I don't really feel it. I think it's placebo, that, but any more than one and I just start to feel sick. They're just too sweet. I've played around with some different ones, and the precision hydration and fuel, those ones go down all right, but I do prefer the little chews. So the ones that I get, I sort of buy in bulk and then I just put into a little sandwich bag, and yeah, it just means if I'm running low on energy, I'll just feel a bit, I've still got a long way to go, I'll have one of those and it just gives me that all important glucose boost. So that is everything in my bag. Yeah. So now we've been through the bag, I think we've got some running to do. So I'll take you along with me. Let's go. One thing I've just been thinking about that I haven't got and I would like is a Garmin InReach, which I believe is a GPS that works off a satellite, so it's okay if you haven't got phone signal. It's not on my budget at the moment, but it is something I would like to get. At the moment when I go trail running, unless it's local like today, I know where my car is, and I don't really go far from it, but my husband can, because I've got my Garmin on, my husband can track me, so he could just literally open his phone now and see where I am, only when I'm exercising. So we use that, and also if I'm going off adventuring, then I do it on all trails, and so I have the route on my watch so that I don't get lost, when I'm going to new places and stuff, which is what I was going to do today, drive down to the coast and go and explore somewhere new. So that's what I use, just to make sure I don't get lost, or that so somebody always knows where I am. But ideally, I'd like to get the Garmin InReach. So I've just got back to my car, and there's a few things in the boot that I always take on a trail run with me. So I'm going to quickly show you those. So I've got cold drinks. I really like this Cadence stuff at the moment. I've been trying that. It's delicious. So I put a couple of ice blocks in there. Make sure I've got some water as well, and I'll drink them on the way home. Then I've got my flip-flops, because you want to take your trail shoes off. And then this I love because you can pop it on. For me, sometimes between my legs, if I've got short shorts on my bra line, just when it's really hot sometimes, and I've got a bag on, I'll get chafing on my bra line at the back there, and it is horrendous when that goes, because every time you have a shower it burns. So yeah, I've got stuff at home, I've got stuff in the car, so that I can't forget, because if I've already got out on the run, it's probably too late, so I don't actually keep that in my janty bag. But yeah, it's in the car, it's at home, and usually that tends to do the job. So yeah, that's everything that I take trail running with me, and a few things that I've forgotten. So if you found this video helpful and enjoyable, please consider subscribing and liking. And if you've got any questions, you're thinking about getting started trail running, or about any of the products that I use, again, this isn't an ad for anything, just things that I use all the time. So feel free to drop me a comment, and I'll see you on my next video. I hope you get a nature fix today. Cheers.